Hi folks, Chef Jeff here from Fox Valley Technical College, and I'd like to prepare for you a very special appetizer right now, and that is going to be a smoked salmon dip. So what I've got here is I've got a previously whipped 8-ounce piece of cream cheese. Really important, I think, to let that cream cheese come to room temperature so you can kind of whip it up. Normally I like to use my KitchenAid, but I'm making kind of a small batch, so I've got our little Holley Homemaker mixer here. I'm going to show you. And the star of the show in a smoked salmon dip should be the smoked salmon. So it's important that we don't overdo it. You know, the cream cheese is the vehicle, and we're going to season it a little bit, but we want the flavor of the salmon and also the texture of the salmon to come through. So I'm only going to season this cream cheese with a few things. I've got a teaspoon of dill. This is dill weed. Just going to get that in there, because dill is a nice enhancement for fish, right? I've got a teaspoon of coarse ground black pepper. I like pepper, it gives it a little zing, also gives it a little dimension in there. Put a little of that in there. And I also have half a teaspoon of garlic, just to give it a little bit of flavor. So we're going to put that in, and then we're going to take our mixer and we're going to get that all nice and combined. So in there. Because I've already whipped this isn't going to take long at all. Just to get that combined in there. Now the next step I think is really important, and that's put the mixer away. If you don't put the mixer away and use the mixer to incorporate that salmon, to me it ruins the texture. And it's maybe personal opinion, but I get kind of picky about that. As I mentioned, the star of the show is the salmon, so I want that to have a great texture to it. If you get in there and whip it up with those beaters, in my opinion, it gets to be the texture of cat food, and I don't want that, okay? So you may recognize these. These are 2 tails of smoked salmon that we got from our friends at Superior Fresh. So I smoked these previously, cooled them down. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna chunk them. So I'm gonna take that salmon off of the skin and just break it into pieces, right? Just take that off of there, because we don't want the skin. And I'm going to put that into nice pieces, just like that. And this is why, as I mentioned before, I don't want to use that mixer, because I don't want to maul it all up. I'm going to get those last pieces off of there. Notice how that the fat from the salmon allows you to pull that skin right off of there, and now you can break that into pieces, just like that. So, now I'm going to just remove this glove, because I'm not going to be touching it. I'm going to just grab a spatula here, and I'm just going to mix this together. So I've got, again, probably about a little over a pound of salmon. I've got a half a pound of cream cheese. And you see how by mixing it by hand, I'm allowing that salmon to stay in nice integritous pieces. Meaning, when people eat it, they're going to get those nice pieces of salmon. It's not just going to be this mauled up cream cheese thing. But the cream cheese is still a vehicle. Now, how do you use this? Could you use this with some fresh vegetables for dipping? Sure. How about some crackers? You bet. How about some flatbreads? Sure, why not? Right? Anything that you can use now. See how that comes together nicely? So that you can serve this. Now, right out of the fridge, that cream cheese is going to be kind of stiff. So you might want to just ease it closer to room temperature. I think the flavors are going to come out a lot bolder for you. And it's going to be a little bit easier to spread on crackers and things. Now, you can't tell what I can tell right now, but the beautiful thing about this is the smell of that smoked salmon, because that is the star of the show. Again, this salmon was farm raised in the state of Wisconsin. It's got one of the nicest tastes you're going to find. So go out there and do some cooking, folks, and don't forget to shop local. Again, Chef Jeff here, Fox Valley Technical College. Go out and make it a great day, everyone.